Amon of Ecom Agency Strategies, coming in today with a beautiful start to questions. Thank you so much. Shout out Megan Kelly for this question. What is a sales funnel and how is it different from a website? What is a landing page? How are they related? So first off, let's start with what is a sales funnel, right? So in your traditional website, I'm actually going to draw this up for you guys. So, you have your traditional website, right? And then you come in and you've got your home, you've got your about, you've got your services, the product, read more, right? Here's all this stuff, okay? So a rule of marketing is a confused mind will always say no. Also ignore a little bit, I'm low on sleep, but more importantly, a confused mind will always say no. So, if you give them all these options, all these different places to click, instead of, giving them a straightforward path, right? Let's say that this is the money page, okay? Money. This is where we want to get them to, whether it's a service or a product. We want to get them from point A to point B, which is purchasing, in, the shortest amount of time possible. So the difference between a website and a landing page, you have your website, and then with a landing page, you have straight from A to Z, then you have your purchase, okay? So really what you're doing here is you're creating a customer journey, okay? Remember this, a confused mind will always say no. But if you dislike your customers and you don't desire maximum results, then continue using a conventional, internet site, because imagine it this way, right? So you have, for instance, a storefront, okay? And at that storefront, you have a bunch of guards outside, and they're like, before you go in, you have to read all these pamphlets, like read about this, read this homepage, the services, blah, 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 right? With a landing page, you have the ability to create a customized journey for whoever's coming in. So, a sales funnel is a individualized sales procedure. I personally use Clickfunnels. I built both my social media agency and I built all my ecom products through Clickfunnels. So I'm dedicated there, but what you want to be focused on is time, right? Like the attention span of people is not high. So if you send them to a website and then they have what's called buyer overwhelm, where they have too many choices will automatically lead to no every single time. So with Clickfunnels versus a conventional website, you'll see a radical enhancement in the success of your business, because you can streamline that process. Instead of, giving them all these like blockades, you're able to remove all of the blockades and, quite frankly, 10x your business in a short time, because now you've removed all of the people that are clicking out based on that overwhelm, which is it's a very high percentage of people that this happens to. Not many are willing to sift through all the information that you have. So, to be more specific with you, actually, let me go ahead and pull up a funnel for you. Cool. So let me close that out. Yeah. So this is an example funnel, right? And I can give you guys some more resources too on sales funnels for beginners. Maybe I'll make my own video for that too. So this is a funnel, Beachbody. So notice here, we're going through it and we can see that so far we've been only given one call to action. There's not a lot of places that we can click and have questions about. So we know immediately we have our attention grabbing headline. We have our, sub headline, which kind of tells us a little bit about results, what we can expect moving forward. And then the only option so far is to get started, learn more, right? So we have these enticing images, and then we go ahead, bring an attention-grabbing headline and get started. So as you scroll down, you're only going to get the relevant information, to getting started. That's going to be the only goal of this page. Tell us your goal. We'll show you how to nail it. Follow your meal plan. We'll tell you exactly what to eat to lose weight. So a lot of persuasive copywriting is put into this, and at the end, it's going to only give you one option, right? Which is get started. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. Boom. Now we're already at our purchase page. So we've streamlined that process of, hey, versus a regular website where you might have like 10 different things to have clicked already. We are now, the customer is fully educated and we're sent directly into the order forms. So, now we have the option to compare plans. This is also a beautiful setup here. The 3-tier package plan works really well, especially if you're an agency, if you're selling an information product, a coach, a consultant, network marketer, just getting started, like getting into the mindset of who's done things really successfully, and then mirroring that, like doing what works. Okay. Obviously things stop at one point, but as of right now, you are on the forefront of, the sales funnel process. Most people are still using websites, right? And that's an opportunity for you. So just to, give you a little bit more, that is why this is important. I have one more here too. So you get to FabFitFun. That's a funny name. So you get to FabFitFun, and you're not overwhelmed with, a bunch of different choices here. If you're an existing member, log in or enter your email address. So let's just do a little, right, let's see what this looks like going in. But my guess is probably right around that, right? So customer streamlined, it's straight to the point, okay? Now that I've given them my email, which they're gonna use to retarget me and, try and give me more offers in the future. So with your sales funnel, you have the ability to capture the emails, the opt-ins, which is super important because building a list is the number one thing you should do in any service or in any information product, any digital product, Amazon, doesn't matter, build your list. So this is the fastest way to do it. You create a sales funnel, collect their email, and put them right into a streamlined process where they can make that purchase, right? So now that we're here, we'll understand more about how it works. This is called a sales page, okay? So it tells us everything about it, gives us testimonials, gives us that social proof without overwhelming us. We're getting all the information we need in the way that we need it without being overwhelmed. Like I said, a confused mind will always say no. So now that we're here, we can go ahead, we can get the box straight to the order form. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about, their about, their team, support, all those things we can put in later at different stages. But for now, the goal is to create that customer journey. And that's what a sales funnel does. I'm going to go ahead and drop my 14-day Clickfunnels trial for you guys to try out. Of course, throughout this, you could reach out to me, ask me any questions on, how it works or what's the best type of funnel. When you first go in, Russell gives you a little bit on depending if you are, a consultant, a coach, e-commerce, he'll set it up so that what funnels work best. But I'd be glad to consult for you guys. It's a small group, and I'm here for one-on-one training. I'd love to give value how I can. So anyway, this is why you want to go for the sales funnel. But if you hate your customers, you don't care too much about them if they make the purchase or not, then keep doing what you're doing. Use your conventional internet website, which ultimately just blocks and obstructs and confuses all your clients, or you can move over to a sales funnel, because right now this is what's early. Okay, you're still early if you're making a sales funnel. One, you can learn how to do this and sell this to other business owners. Two, you can use it to drive for your own business. So, sending from Facebook to Clickfunnels. Now you've captured their data, along with the Facebook pixel. Then, I'm also going to be putting together a video for you guys on the back end of Facebook, how to get your account started, how to use the Facebook pixel, what's important, right? How to optimize. So we'll get into that later. But to answer your question, thank you so much to Megan Kelly for this question. It's an awesome start to the group. I can't wait to answer more of these. But yeah, I hope that explained more. If you have any more questions, please drop them in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and tag you, Kelly, Megan Kelly. So thanks again for listening, and cheers.